Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, some good news for the Lakers, man. I was just getting in my bag, man. I was starting a playlist right now, and while the first song was playing, I turned to my Facebook just to do something while listening, and sure enough, I saw the good news for the Lakers, man. We're going to be signing Marcus Smart to a 2-year, $11 million deal. After he clears waivers, he will be bought out, and his intentions are clear. He wants to be with the Lakers. I'm thrilled about it. This is a player that I think the Lakers can have put forth a lot of different needs for the team. He's backup point guard or someone who can play multiple guard roles that can facilitate the ball. He can do that. We need a point of attack defender who can be switched out to different positions. He's big enough to do that. Some veteran experience, since most of our team at this point, with the exception of LeBron James, is about 25 or younger, so he provides a little more veteranship, and I think he really fills a need for this team. I think it's a great signing for the Lakers. And of course, this is someone who spent most of his career with the Boston Celtics. So if you ask me, anytime we could take something that is known for being a Celtic and put in a purple and gold uniform, it's a good way to give a finger to the other guys over there. So that is something that I'm thrilled about. This is somebody that I made a video about maybe about 3 weeks ago or so, just stating that I think he fills a bunch of needs. That if we can get him somehow, whether it be in trade or if this were to occur, that it would be a home run signing for the Lakers. And that's what I think it is, a home run signing for the Lakers. Now, of course, he's not too old. I don't know that he's even 30 yet. I don't really know. He might be 31, 30, somewhere in there, very early 30s. He has had some injury issues, as we know. But I do think that he brings a great deal of dog to your team as well, for which we need. Spirit, a tougher player, tougher personality, somebody who's going to get on young guys' heads as well on our team to play hard and be their best. Somebody who has some playoff experience, somebody who's hungry to win an NBA championship, given the fact that he spent so much time with Boston, and as soon as they move on from him, they end up winning that championship. I know that was not easy for him. And he's kind of gotten lost in Memphis. They didn't really need him as much as maybe the Lakers do now, plus he had some injury issues. Then went to Washington. That didn't look like a great situation for him at his timeline, but this does. For me, I am thrilled because I think that he's an improved shooter, although I wouldn't say he's a great shooter. He's a guy who's been in the league for a while working on improving that aspect of his game and has had a season or two where he's been above average for his standards. So we are encouraged that at the very least, you can expect that the work that he's put in over the last several years is going to be something that pays off in our uniform. A big body point guard. This is a guy who we just missed out on draft day. We were able to draft Julius Randle, I think, with the 10th pick or something like that. He went 9 or something like that to the Celtics. I think the Lakers always had interest in him. And the one thing that stood out about him back then was how strong of a lower base he has. He's a very strong guy, so he's going to be able to, as I said, switch on to other positions and keep up with some of the 2s and 3s in this league. We have somebody that we can legitimately throw at people now. Marcus Smart is an elite defender. In fact, he won the Defensive Player of the Year about 4 or 5 years ago with the Boston Celtics before leaving that team. So we already know what type of defensive presence he's going to bring just from a coaching standpoint, coaching guys on the floor, quarterbacking the defense on the floor. So I think we've gotten significantly better. If he can have a healthy season, we've gotten significantly better with his signing alone, because he put somebody in our rotation that can fill multiple roles of need. So this is great, beyond great, really. This is like the best signing for me for the Lakers. I love the fact that we got Ayton and we needed Ayton, but now that Ayton's in place as a non-defensive player, you got Jokic, you got Bron, you got Dalton, you got Austin. All these people are not known for their defense. This is somebody who can come in and raise our overall defensive floor. And so it's important for him to now have a good summer, taking care of his body, working out, eating right, getting in the best shape he can get into for us, because we're going to need him a lot more than the last couple situations he's been a part of. This is somebody that I think that thrives in legendary organizations as clearly as he did with the Boston Celtics. When there's something to play for, when there's opportunities to win a championship, when there's opportunities to be needed, Marcus Smart has proven to answer the bell. So that's something that I think Laker fans are going to be very, very pleased in regards to having him on this team. I know it's hard to win with the Celtics, but we got a whole new era ahead, man. You're going to be putting on purple and gold in your career, something I know he probably never thought he would do. I know Boston Celtics fans are pulling their hair out, and that's exactly what we want them to do. You put Shaq in your uniform. You've done this many times. It's our turn to take something that you hold so precious, that you threw away and then won a championship while he was in Memphis somewhere. We're going to pick him up, and we're going to give him an opportunity to remember what you did to him, and to have a certain intensity about going up against you. So that's something the Boston fans definitely deserve. So that's pretty much my thought on this, man. I feel great about bringing in Marcus Smart. I do have lowered expectations that he won't turn back into Defensive Player of the Year. Like I said, the injuries piled up. His Father Time is probably starting to knock on the door for him. But ultimately, I still think he has, if he can get in the right shape, plenty to give to our situation, a win-now timeline. That really needs what he brings to the table. So hopefully this will be a fantastic year for Marcus Smart in a Laker uniform, and we are thrilled to have him on board. BDL 44, I thank y'all for watching.